Hello everybody, I'm Kristin Martinez here at the 6th Elbow Beach Celebrity Tennis Classic. The Classic was originally started in 2001 and after a brief hiatus is back to benefit the Bermuda Tennis Development Foundation. Here with Katrina Adams and Zina Garrison. How does it feel to be back together?
Oh, it feels wonderful. I mean, especially having the opportunity to work with the kids, to see the kids, being with an old and a new doubles player, and so we're looking forward to playing and trying to raise a lot of money for the kids.
What made you guys decide on this particular event, given how busy you two are?
Well, David Lambert is a very good friend of ours. I actually saw him again at Katrina's event that she raised money for kids in Harlem. So he asked me to come down, and I was delighted to come, and I came once before when he kind of first started it, so I was really psyched to come back this time.
Yeah, this is maybe my 4th or 5th time, and I heard about the event through Zina and Lori, who came many years before I did, and then I came down and had such a wonderful time meeting some wonderful people, but really seeing what they're doing with the kids and the foundation, so every opportunity I've had to come back, I've taken advantage of it.
What were your most memorable moments together as a team?
I would say the championship that we won in Tokyo, Japan.
I think for me, in addition, we reached the semifinals of Wimbledon my rookie year. And so as a rookie to be in that position, actually the first time we played together, we won a tournament, which is one of the higher level tournaments under the Grand Slam.
Zina, what do you feel is your biggest accomplishment? Do you feel it's one of the slams or do you feel it's the gold medal?
Actually, believe it or not, it's my gold medal. My gold medal and my bronze medal in singles in 1988. So, and really it was because I won it for my country.
How about you, Katrina?
Wow, I'm not really sure what my biggest accomplishment is on the court. I think every opportunity I had to participate in a tournament or play and compete and try to win a tournament was very special. I think playing with Zina when I first came on the tour was very special for me.
What do you feel that your biggest accomplishments are off the court?
I think basically more than anything is having the opportunity at a very young age. I taught lessons to kids, so I learned at a very young age about giving back to the sport, and I think that's by far my biggest accomplishment. And
how about you, Katrina?
A similar path. I think we grew up in similar situations. I was in Chicago, she was in Houston, but when she founded her foundation in 1990, I was on that board, and she really taught me what it meant to give back to the sport, and I've kind of followed those footsteps along the way, and I run a nonprofit program in Harlem, the Harlem Junior Tennis and Education Program.
I'm here with former New York City Mayor and huge tennis fan David Dinkins. David, it is a pleasure to have you here. What attracted you to this event?
Children. Yeah, I love kids, and my friend David Lambert invited me a few years ago for the first time, and I'll go anywhere for children. Youngsters who get training in tennis, it means they also learn discipline. And while a handful may become world-class players like Katrina Adams and Zina Garrison, very, very few will. A larger number will attain a degree of proficiency that will permit them to get college scholarships. That's very important given what it costs to go to school these days.
How often do you play now?
Well, in a normal week, and it's difficult to get a normal week, but in a normal week I play 5 times. On the weekends I play doubles. Most of my partners are women, and if we play against 2 men, I always tell them, you ought to be able to beat an old man and a little girl. Of course, a little girl is somebody like you who played in college or was on the tour, and of course we prevailed, not because of me, but because of my partner.
David, why did you found the event? What gave you the urge to get involved and start such a great cause like this?
Back in 2000, we decided that we had already been full members of the ITF. We became full members in 1994, and we realized in order for the sport to grow, and in order for our juniors to continually develop, they needed to have exposure at international tennis.
I'm here with Amy Hanton, also known as the cooking mom. I guess after all that cooking, did you get into tennis to just start to work out afterwards?
You know what, I actually grew up playing tennis. I played tennis in high school, and then I got married and had kids, and I gave it up. And something huge was missing from my life. I live in Wisconsin. It's cold, it's snowy, and you have to, get out there and do something in the winter. So there are a lot of indoor tennis facilities. So about 5 years ago, I picked it up again, and I can't imagine my life without it.
Did you get your kids into it as well, or is it just you?
I actually got my husband into the game, which has been really fun. He was always a golfer, and I said, either going to play together or we're going to be away a lot. So he got into the game a few years ago. Both my kids play a little bit, and I'm hoping that one day they'll really get the bug too, because tennis is a lifelong sport.
Been an enthusiastic reception to the news that VSB TV 11 will be screening 12 iconic documentaries and films on aspects of the Black struggle as its contribution to Black History Month. The author of A Man Called Intrepid, William Stevenson, is in Bermuda unveiling his new biography, Past to Present, which is chock full of anecdotes about international and local adventures and intrigue. Bermudian Teresa Perosi and unbeaten American Tori Nelson both tipped the scale during this morning's weigh-in at 158.5 pounds. They will square off during Teachers' Fight Night. If you've wondered what the Chew Stick Foundation stands for and why it has achieved such a high standing in the community, Saturday has been set aside as an open house at its Court Street headquarters so that you can find out the answer to your questions and help in the day's fundraising. Chew Stick's press officer Deidre Lee Bean explains. From all of us here at VSB, I'm Kristin Martinez, and have a great weekend.